I believe you, Liru.
Alright, cool.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Alright, what's our LR net?
60.
Cool.
I
literally drew a brain fart.
So there's only one plane here today.
Yeah, it's...
I'm running on ground because there isn't a lot of infantry. So.
Alright, gentlemen. Here is today's operation. The situation is quite grim as the orcs have started outflanking us from the south. We still have control of the northern airbase on the southern island, however that area is being pushed out. We are currently using this final town to evacuate civilians into orbit as we basically pull out of this island cluster. The orcs are pushing us from all around, and they recently attacked what was previously our small fob at 138094. The people that we were able to move into that position held bravely, but unfortunately we have lost contact with that spot. We still are unaware of the position I am circling, which is at grid ref 175095. That was where an Inquisitor was in the previous operation. However, we have also lost comms with that position, and the fact that our garrison is limited, we do not have the resources to go out and try to figure out what is going on. We have only a handful of manpower here, and we must hold this position at all costs. There are two types of markers. The first is the standard arrow or position marker that represents a fortified position that you can garrison, and then we have a massive bunker wall which we've built onto this position. So feel free to explore, but do your best to hold this fob at all costs. If we lose this fob, we lose the mission before we can at least start evacing our own personnel to the airbase, and then we can index after we evac from the airbase into orbit. That is the operation. Any questions?
So we're gonna hold everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine. All right, let's go.
Understood, boss.
Good luck.
Right.
Steven,
Yes.
as 1-2 has the most people, you want us to hold the west.
That was my thinking. If you try and focus around this area on Hill 35 here, then you should have the best chance at holding the area from the long body cover.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see which one.
May I make a suggestion?
Red dollar.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Due to having a lower than expected amount of infantry to hold, I would recommend a flexible defense. Find positions where you can overwatch and then call forces in to hold the brunt of the enemy's assault. And if that starts to waver and a new enemy assault comes in from a different angle, pull those forces back and put them somewhere else.
We'll have tanks for the mobility, they'll be moving around, hopping between points. We've got aircraft to support. We've got Ogrins, they can hop in the
This
vehicle.
is the best deployment for infantry we can get here. If you get 1-1 to hold this hill here, they can see everywhere northeast.
They think
Skull
one
Breakers
tank's
can hold
gonna
the
be
road
enough to hold an
southeast and
angle.
also the road north, going 1-1. Once
Okay.
if you spread your guys along this line, get at least one of the tanks down here, and I'll probably move the honor guard down here as well, because there's not a lot of us.
Anyway, General Sullivan, thanks for 37 months resub, buddy. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Well, I can do too, but I think this line's so big, I'm going to have
You
it
want
down here while we're not doing that.
The honor guard today.
Yeah.
I'll be on 60 if you need me. Op is live when you start leaving the base.
Yeah, that's...
Was dealing with a debug issue over here because something over there kept crashing me because that's my little debug corner. We've got a bunch of stuff on the outskirts out here. The position we indexed in last time unfortunately got pushed by a good golly gee willikers amount of shit. And now we have this line. So we've got some nice little fortifications on some of the hilltops above here. We have this entire trench line out here that has been relatively picketed, but I'm going to basically be trying to push them on all sides to fold them back into this base for a final defense. If they can hold out for, I want to say, an hour 45, started a minute ago, then they should be good. But I'll push this to the full 2 hours if I need to. After this, we're gonna basically do a shit ton of mission dev and then maybe some DayZ tonight. Just depends on my mood. I'm a little annoyed about having to push the other operation back, but you know what happens is whatever happens happens. But we'll just run it next week with a modified mod set. Hopefully Mox can fix the issue, and if not, then I just have to change a few things around. This map is Serrani. We've just custom edited to hell. Because why not? We'll see how things go from there. Anyway, with this community for Warhammer 40k, we will be doing an op this week, next week, and then the last week of January, and then we should be going back to a 2 Saturdays a month deal. We'll see how things go. How y'all doing on this fine Saturday?
This is Foundry, the Hammer 1112, and Overlord, if you have a sapper in your squad, they can place landmines.
Let's see.
Noted.
We're playing Evil Sons today. Alright. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to start it off easy. I'm going to put some... What's it called? You know, the types of attack where you're just feeling out your opponent at certain angles. You're not really committed to a direct assault. You're just trying to see where they're weakest. God, I forget the term for that, but we're going to throw some of that at their line, see how things go, and then... we're just going to basically throw a large assault where they're weakest. Probing attacks, that's it. That's going to have to make them shift up. If we run into any armor, that's where I'm going to focus my armor just to keep those armored assets bogged down. And we are literally just going to try to get a foothold in the city somewhere. But the whole goal of this is to literally push them to this position. Is the SciComm send message?
How long do we have to prep over?
I don't know. The quicker, the better. You think you get prep time? That's cute.
Prepping fortification area.
That's cute. I don't know, chat. How much prep time do you think we should give them? I'll leave it up to you guys. If you're feeling merciful, then by all means, we'll show mercy. But what do you guys think? What's enough prep time? 8 minutes, 69 seconds, 5 minutes.
Is Overlord? Go ahead, Foundry.
20 minutes.
The defensive positions marked
5
with a bit of
minutes.
square, like, tag marker, they are actually defensive permissions. So, like,
I'll
where you
just
have
take the
1-1,
mean of every
so
answer
if
you give
tap,
and run it
tell
down.
the units that they might be able to
I think
use
setting
them.
up some outer patrols right now, again, just to see if they get shot at would be
I think you
good.
guys put down any turrets or walls or anything. No.
On the way. Solid copy.
Just to maraud around, protect our lines and our holdings is good. And to show that we've got, you know, some presence around here. That might be a little too close, actually. We're going to instead fold units back here.
Waiting. On the way.
And then we got 2 other positions where we can put stuff down.
Standing by. Ready for orders. Solid copy.
The attacks are mainly going to come from the south. This is just some markings and whatnot, but if they still have the airbase, that means they probably still have this mountain pass area all under their control, so we'll just keep the attacks facing south for now. But a lot of preliminary units down just to let them kind of, you know, see that we have movement out here, and then we'll start increasing the armor. We'll probably put a few air assets in as well in the opening volley just to see what gets shot down. I think, honestly, without doing any math, I think 5 to 8 minutes was the mean for most of you guys, so we'll keep it to that. But again, we're going to put a lot of pressure where they have actual Lehman Russes, because in this unit, Lehman Russes just take a lot of punishment. But, you know, I gave my recommendation. They can choose to follow it, or they can choose to get murdered. It's entirely up to them. I don't care. I'm just here to make sure the player base has fun, and they will. Oh my god, this will be a target-rich environment for them. Let's see. Global AI skill here, just to show you guys, we're going to do a 90-20 spread, which means 90% for all skills, including spotting, and then 20% for all aiming and accuracy skills for the AI. I think for orcs, that's pretty well balanced. You got to remember, orc weaponry in Arma 3 is also very, very inaccurate, except for their missile launchers, which are also somewhat inaccurate, but not as much as the guns, which literally just go everywhere when they shoot the bullets. But, you know, we're working with what we got. I'm curious to see if they're actually going to go out and deploy some minefields, though. I think that's going to be a very big, big help for them if they decide to do that. That's definitely going to lessen the area, but I will just start incurring... based off of what we got. So everything I have out here is going to end up going forward.
Copy that, Hammer 1-1.
And then I'm going to start setting up some simple... What do I want to call it?
Almost in position.
We're going to set up some orc trucks to push in on all of the MSRs just to see if they get through.
We've got a first set of contact of orcs on the far side of our position.
Ready for orders.
Copy that.
So I'm going to put some orc trucks in like the far out areas here. I'll even have some start to come in. But again, like as they're prepping, I'm going to be doing some prepping too, you know? Looks like they are already going to be engaging some of the preliminary stuff, but that's fine. We're going to bring in some more prep work here. Let's see, what time is it? It's 3:08, so I'm thinking 3:12 is when I will
Solid copy.
start putting stuff in. Got a random pain. I will look at that in just a second after I send this last vehicle up. Says the word apologies, which means that was probably a mispaint. Alright, so we pretty much are losing that entire infantry group, so I'm going to send another one out there.
Roger. Copy that.
But that might be a good position to keep things pinned. They're also going to report that Lehman up there. So this is definitely going to be a kill zone where I send a lot of armor to keep them pinned. We have another group coming up to here. And I've got the rest of my stuff coming around. So very limited defense work here, but we'll just have to see how things go. Now, yesterday I did showcase what Valkyrie made for next week. It looked really, really good. We just need to cut down on the statics. We'll be doing some garrison work for that mission file sometime this week, but we're going to pretty much focus a lot on mission dev this week, you know? How are they that intelligent? Well, I'm going to let you know. The leader of the orc faction in this game, he's actually a purple orc. He's just a disembodied voice. Could be Mork, could be Gork, could be something else. Maybe it's me floating around with this disembodied voice here just telling the orcs what to do. But I am purple. Seriously, if we literally go into the virtual, who knows? But here, let me show you what a purple orc looks like. Damn, wow, crazy. All right, anyway. My point is, I don't have a point. I'm just a Zeus. All right, let's see. It's 3:10. I'll give it 2 more minutes, and we'll start launching the probing attacks. All my other stuff is in position here. Now, let me explain why I'm actually having a little bit of intelligence behind the orcs here. The server and the player count, mind you, this is the lowest I've ever seen these guys at 26, but that's because it's post-holidays. So usually these guys are at like the 40 to 60 range, and then when they do collabs, they can get up to 100 players. I think the holiday season is still strangling them a little bit. So we're just going to, you know, try to be intelligent with our unit play, you know?
We are in position.
Copy that.
They do have 4 Ogrins with them, though, and that does kind of terrify me, so we'll just have to see how things go. Revy's building some fortifications down, which is quite interesting. They're also setting up some turrets here. So this is definitely going to be a massive kill zone for a lot of armor coming in. That also makes sense because the majority of the armor is going to come in from over here. They also have an air asset. I think we're going to start sending the stuff in. That air asset's going to panic a lot of the AI. But from here, we're just going to send things forward and see what happens. Have them start pushing up. I do have some back-end stuff as well. I'll put that truck up there. Looks like that team started getting eliminated.
Copy that. On the way.
But right now, we're just trying to find weakness in their lines.
This is Alpha 1-2, we're engaging contact.
Copy that.
We're also going to have a wave of air come in from the north as well.
Big boss, we got little green men shooting at us.
Copy. Return fire at will.
Understood.
Standing by.
You gotta love their immersion. My god, that's funny.
Roger.
Alright, send in an air wave. We know that there's an armor presence. This is where the main force is coming from, so we should probably send a good amount of stuff to reinforce.
Ready.
This is Raven 1-1 over 60.
No, we're not going to do that. I don't want to do anything that's Hydra related.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going to be honest, there's only one air asset that's not really worth
From the east of the town.
doing anything that's like too heavy.
Full breaks position is.
I'll have one air asset kind of leading that fight.
Well, call signs, this is Overlord. I want to check in from each call sign every 5 minutes. Over. If set a timer if you have to.
Standing by.
I want to make sure no squads die without me knowing about it.
Awaiting orders.
One acknowledges status green.
Waiting.
Breaking enemy helicopters incoming. From the north.
Copy. Copy that. On the way.
Enemy Devcopters approaching Hammer 1 position.
Alright. That's a good
Copy.
start just to see where we encounter resistance. That position was annihilated. We got a floating texture right here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. So we don't have anything bugging out. Truck got destroyed there. We got more stuff coming around. Alright, so the south got immediately annihilated, so we're going to have to keep putting pressure on the south constantly to avoid that force leaving. So it's relatively flat, so our spawn zone's going to be back here.
Standing by. Copy. Understood.
They have another tank with them. So for their limited force, they have good coverage. They've taken all the high areas. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to see any easy way to get in here. So at this point, we're just going to have to assault all sides and call it a day. Which, you know, it's pretty orc to do that, but, you know. Had to at least see if we could get anything through to immediately cause a
Solid copy.
attack on the rear. Alright, what else do we got? I do like using the Taurexes that are looted because there's a lot of statics on them.
1-2 to Raven.
For orders.
Send a message.
Waiting.
Hostile land speeders.
Standing by.
They firm I see him.
On the way.
So I'm sending this stuff up. Again, no Hydras because there's only one air asset and I don't want to punish them entirely. But the whole balance of, you know, Zeusing here is going to be doing stuff that, you know, armor can chew on. These guys didn't even deploy. That's a little annoying.
On the way.
Back it down.
He doesn't know how to move forward. How about that?
Awaiting orders.
Cover that.
Copy.
And then some of those assets are going to be leaving. So it looks like when I put stuff back here, it's a little too far back, and the AI are having trouble pathing, doing pathing calculations. So that's a little annoying, but we'll make it work.
Ready for orders. Ready.
Throw some techies. I got this massive barrage of fire coming in. We got to be careful about that because too much of that fire can cause a little bit of these things. But with 25 players, we shouldn't really have to worry about it.
Go team 6.
Plenty of orcs. Michelangelo, thanks for the 18-month resub. That gets you a new tag, Broski. Thanks for all your support. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. To do some small teams of tank bustas. We just immediately had something blow up right there. And then on this mountainous area, I can also spawn some more stuff to start coming in.
On the way.
And we'll slowly just start bringing in some more heavier items as well. But now it's a matter of, can we get our armored assets actually get into the AO? I'm a little worried that air is forcing some of these units to go to defend only because they don't have any air cover. So it's just going to require a little bit of adjustments, and since we're Zeusing on multiple flanks, that can be a little difficult to do.
Standing by.
Alright, I'm going to grab a few minor techies here.
Ready for orders.
And we can use that to reinforce the assault wave.
On the way.
Just we got to keep our camera over here a little bit because it might take them a second to actually calculate their pathing. Looks like the initial units I spawn in are suffering, but once I copy, that immediately run on my Zeus interface seem to be calculating a bit quicker. So that'll be an adjustment for our strategy. We just want to, you know, spawn in what we can and then respawn it, and then that should help the AI calculate.
Awaiting orders.
So we just respawn. We just heard a big bomb go off. We're eventually going to want to throw a stomp at a line somewhere. It's going to definitely come from the north first. We got plenty of smoke in the distance. This is from all the air assets that were taken down, so we're not really finding any weaknesses in their line here. Got plenty of stuff blowing up. Alright.
Awaiting orders. Ready.
Overlord, this is Skullbreaker making our 5-minute check-in. We are all good.
Deploy the squigs.
Acknowledged. I just realized from my point I can see everybody from my position, which is good.
I'm a 125 checking.
So every 5 minutes they're going to do a check-in, so that's fine. Looks like air dropped a big chunk of bombs over there. Checking my map on the macro side here. Looks like some of the vehicles are struggling the path a little bit.
Both lanes are reporting green.
I see, because some of them are setting themselves to defend only, so they're just going to the nearest friendly asset.
Solid copy.
Mainly because of that air asset there.
Waiting. Ready for orders.
Gonna deploy another set of squigs on them. If they get through, they get through. If not, that's fine. Got the squigs moving up right there. A little bit of rocket fire going in. That's good. We're gonna start adding that to everything.
Or technicals in the city.
On the way.
What?
There is an orc pickup truck that is modified to shit driving in the city right in front of me right now.
Could you mark a map of it lands to this
He's heading in behind of
Our guards was just laughing his ass off upon seeing that.
to yourself?
That air asset's purple means he got hit by something. And we'll keep it up with the contractions. I said contractions. Contraptions! Jeez, I can't English for shit today, can I? Then again, what else is new? So we got some long-range cannon fire coming in from some of these fighters here. Where's some looted Lehman Russes? Let's just throw some of those in. Battle cannon. Yep.
Waiting. Ready for orders.
Here we go.
On the way.
And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. We're just gonna deploy some Lehmans.
Standing by. Ready for orders. Copy. Understood.
I think... So it looks like he finally crashed because something knocked him out somewhere. We're gonna probably want to put a massive push of forces over here.
7112 Overlord, I see Raven 11's been downed.
Copy that.
Ready.
I mean, it would be really nice if I could just, you know, set the AI to ignore, you know, going to defend only and kept in one route, because that would just give me one less thing to micro. But, you know, unfortunately, that's not how it works.
On the way.
I think that infantry also just went to defend only. No, they're just not wanting to move in. That's a little annoying, but that's fine. Quick respawn will fix them, but... Ay, ay, ay.
Copy that.
It's like the northern side has been a bit oofed here. Cannons are offline as well. I think the Lehmans and that long-range cannon actually did some damage here. Squigs looks like all got annihilated there.
This is Lancer, send it.
I think Lancer 12 just got hit. Are they okay?
Why are the squigs running to the Lehman? Okay. They're running away. The squigs are running away. I've never seen that before. That's amazing. We have somehow routed the squigs. I've never seen the squigs route. What do you mean the squigs route? What do you mean?
Standing by.
My squigs!
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Roger. Copy.
I got 2 Lehmans coming around on the side there. By the way, these guys are tied to their own Discord. That's what the 31st command is for. Now these guys are getting heavily assaulted.
Could you stand?
Oh, this is where all the Ogrins are. He's got a wrist-mounted missile launcher. Jesus. Alright, so that flank attack seems to be going good here. We have some more heavy fire coming in, probably from those Lehmans. Vulture gunship just respawned. Not sure if that was the crash one over there. Nothing exploded at base, so I assume it's good. I got those 2 Lehmans coming along as I'm trying to get more infantry routed in. Bro's just blowing them up with HE rockets. Gee, well, I mean, then again, some of them are doing the exact same thing, but that position's starting to get overrun. Alright, I'm just gonna delete the squigs, because they successfully routed.
They will need your support.
I didn't have squigs routing on my list of what might happen today, but damn, that's funny. Alright, we're gonna start deleting piles of bodies here. I'm gonna eventually have to put a Stompa to start coming in on the northern side to move. Still got a big barrage of fire up here, with some of the orcs burning to death. Looks like because that Inquisitor had a flamethrower. Revy just, I think, ate an explosive to the face there. Yeah, you got these rockets flying by, that's why. Looks like they're aiming for the tank.
Dead Zemio.
Alright, Southern attack got held off. Let's go ahead and get our... I'm not going to do a super Stompa. We're just going to do a regular Stompa. I'll go ahead and put it like right at the corner right here because I don't really think there's any other way I can get the Stompa in without it, you know, getting stuck in Arma in itself somewhere.
Ready for orders. Roger. Roger. On the way.
Have that just start driving in. I know we got 2 Ogrins active. I think the other 2 are down. Oh, right. I think we're going to reinforce the southern attack at this point then. Because I'm also trying to manage, you know, all the servers' frames and what we can use on that side.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Ready. Roger.
Gonna charge that group around right there. This group we're gonna charge down the middle.
On the way. On the way. Copy that.
And that group will have come around. And then a large-ass horde to come on from the hilltop. Again, constantly putting pressure on that group's position. I'll give these guys a little bit of a reprieve for now. That guy just got his head taken off. And they're working on those guys right now. So getting a little bit of a reprieve. We've got a Lehman down there. Pushing them right here. Ooh, Loris might be in trouble there.
Raven 1-1, this is staff. Do you have any laser guided munitions today?
We're gonna start pushing units through the center right here.
I can pound it.
Roger, direct north about 150 meters of 1-1's position. There's a looted Lehman.
So we're gonna start exposing this, exploiting this opening here.
Copy that. Waiting. Copy that.
And let's see if we can get them to potentially do a pullback from that position. We got that infantry also jumping in. Look at that hail of fire. I'm also thinking let's do a southern push
Ammo 1-1.
with some air assets here. What can I do? We can just respawn what we had previously.
This is Hammer on 1 responding. Bastion's down.
Okay, I can't see what I need.
Hammer 1-1, when you get Bastion up, can you send them over to Lancer 1-2's position? Apparently my AdMech tech brief says that they are medically fucked right now.
Copy that. I'll let the know when he's back up and running.
We don't need a leadership element for that.
You have a stop in coming to the down. On the northern side.
Yeah, so they tried to get armor up there, and they were immediately pushed back. How's the Stampa? She's coming. Slowly but surely. All right, looking at this from a macro point of view, let's go ahead, delete a good chunk of the bodies up there. They're getting a reprieve as I'm trying to angle another attack from that side. I can delete that group of units right there. We can delete this stuff. And we're hearing air starting to engage stuff. I think they just took the Lehman out.
Roger.
But I've got the infantry slowly coming in.
Solid copy.
If the north breaks, I mean, we're going to just push a massive amount of stuff with it, so. Just got a volley of fire coming up on these vehicles. They're pretty much just drawing aggro here. Looks like the guys up here are dying. Just have a good amount of stuff going around. They're set to aggro good, and we might see some rocket runs go in play. Thinking let's do another vehicle push with everything out here. What do you guys think, vehicle-wise? Give me something good. I think it would be funny as hell to, like, raid a few logistical pieces here, so let's grab some Trojans. And again, with vehicles, we just need to respawn them. Because they don't like to follow my orders otherwise.
Understood.
Overlord, this is Halbert.
There we go.
Go ahead, Halbert.
I believe that Skullbreakers has been overrun. I died up there, and I'm not sure if they survived.
Copy that.
We live, boss.
We live, boss.
This is Red 1-1 bouncing from
Rockknocker, I like your line of thought there.
This is Hammer 1-2 to Skullbreak.
Damn, these things are slow.
We copy, boss.
You all alive?
Now we are.
Hold that line, please.
Yes, boss.
Alaba, GMG, I love it. Those Trojans are going to be very, very slow to get into the AO, good God.
I may be able to park the bird down close by, but I'm bouncing back to the airport to repair.
Roger, you have to use the airport stack breach if you land there, over.
Hello, this is Hammer 1-1. Stomper heading towards the main road on our current position.
Alright, so we got the Stompa lined up. I'm gonna start deleting some of the debris out here.
The VOD, you copy.
Yes, I copy.
If you're airborne, you get
Got
over
that thing
to
smoking.
the northeastern side.
How are we on the roster? 300 kills so far for 30 minutes. That's not bad at all. We got that Stompa slowly coming in.
On the way.
You can just hear the Punisher firing at the vehicle up here. Jeez.
Ready.
I'm gonna put another group up here.
Good effect on target.
Everyone coming out from the back.
Stompa's bailing.
On the way. On the way.
Alright, we're gonna put another Stomper out to the south. This one we might have to range out a little farther. Yeah, we're gonna have to put it like right here.
On the way. We'll go.
I know we have a few other orc vehicles. I just can't remember the names of them right now. Yeah, and then we got some of these. So we can commit.
Standing by.
Yeah, that looks scary.
Copy that.
Yeah, the
This is Raven 1
Gargans.
to Hammer 1-1. I copy.
Hammer 1, send traffic.
Where the enemy's mostly at?
We're seeing a tight cluster near the farmstead, due 30.
Awaiting order.
Yeah, Rhino bot wouldn't be a bad call.
I have a mortar set up. You want me to give you some artillery spot?
Copy that. I'll mark up a position.
Ready for orders.
We're not gonna do the Mega Gargant, not yet. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this thing turning in the city, so I'm just gonna put it here.
On the way.
Just put it out there. Then we got a bunch of looted weaponry too. Ogrins are getting sandwiched right now.
How many rounds are on?
4 volleys, I think. These fuckers are durable.
We got mortars firing out as well right now. Alright. Gonna do some deletion of some stuff right now.
ETA 30 seconds. First round, ETA 4.
And I delete in small groups just so it doesn't overload the server. Because fun fact, you can kill a server if you delete everything at the same time and there's too much shit going on. It's the funniest thing. This position's definitely taking the most pressure from everywhere, but they're seemingly doing a good job. Also, it's the shock infantry. There's 4 Ogrins up here with super heavy weaponry. I mean, it's like Space Marines, but with less armor.
You, boss.
Yes.
Which boss? You, boss.
Can you make some big bombs come from the sky?
Yes, I can.
Ravens are now.
I
Do
need
it.
you.
Even cheeky. Can somebody drop some big booms at 140086? It'd be greatly appreciated.
On the way.
There's my air asset. I think it's trying to track the blue 4 air asset there. But then he breaks away if he goes too high. Every time they make a turret, it eventually does get taken out.
Thank you. You made me go out.
Alright, most of that infantry wave's been taken out. Curious if he noticed that air asset yet. I don't even know the loadout on him, but, you know, I just gotta hope it's effective. Need a fucking minigun for this heresy. Alright, why did you stop driving? Is it because the air asset provoked you? Yep. I'm just gonna drive him into position. It's gonna take a hot second, though. But this gives me a second with you guys. Where do you think we can improve right now? I think the player base is doing a great job holding out. I don't think there's not too many guys that are, you know, just getting annihilated outright. No one's been utterly murdered just yet. I think it's a good balance. Oh, there he goes, firing something at that air asset. This thing is actually being very interesting to drive. Here, I'll take that. So he's chasing him down. Let's go look on the northern side, see if we got anything else that's kind of stuck around here. And the answer is not really. We got some fortifications being made on the MSR there to hold that off. That's good.
On the way.
And now we just need to start really focusing some large-scale attacks here.
Waiting. Copy.
Let's try to get into town from this area right here.
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Solid copy.
Because this is where we're actually getting some decent distance in here.
I'm on 1 checking in.
1-2 checking in.
The Rhino bot decided to go into the ocean. That is not what I wanted you to do. Still on defend only. Where's my other Rhino bot? Oh, that sounds like the lava's actually being effective here. And I think it just got blown up immediately. Amazing. They're also trying to set up some AA to defend against that one air asset there. You also got the turret turning around. Looks like it's trying to hit the Trojans coming around. I'm going to assume the other Rhino bot I put in. There he is. And I assume that's trying to gun down that fighter, which at least is keeping him distracted.
Ready. On the way.
Trying to put these in a spawn position where, you know, I at least got
Waiting.
some coverage here. What I could end up doing, though, is we do have some systems in here where I could put down rocks on the town itself and force them to pull back. But we'll get there when we get there. I do hear this thing firing. I just have no idea what it's firing at. That's what confuses me the most.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I didn't mean to spawn 3 squads, only wanted 2.
On the way. Understood.
Okay, let me just shut this thing up, because that can be really annoying to listen to. Excuse me.
Found you to high command.
Says HICOM send message.
You have done it. Thank you.
Payne sees a flipped vehicle. I already know what you want. I already know what you want, you chucklehead. Why did you flip it?
On the way. On the way.
What are we at, 440? These guys also have told me in the past they want to get at least 1,000 kills every mission. So, you know, I try to make that work. They just tried bombing this, but again, the vehicle's disabled. It's the turret up there that's really screwing with them. I'm thinking let's do another armor wave to go in. You also managed to flip your vehicle. That's... okay. I just don't want to put it, you know, above those trees, because then it might armor those trees, so we just got to be careful with that. Let's have another armored push coming from the north. Let's do a truck rush from the right side and see if we can get these guys in. That way we can then just have, you know, some works in town if they make it intact. And then the armor coming in from the north. Let's see what we can get away with here. Don't want to do any large custom compositions because the air asset's immediately going to make them go on hold fire and break their pathing. So that's unfortunately off the table.
Ready. Copy.
I am going to put one of these things in just as a little bit more, you know, air assault.
Ready.
Let's give him a warm well.
I think 2 Predators wouldn't be a bad call. Knobs, I don't really... Yeah, we could do a knob. But I need to put them in the line of...
Standing by.
Oh, no. Where's the knob?
Ready for orders.
There we go.
Standing by. Waiting. Ready for orders.
I'll do 2. Then let's get a few up here with whatever remains of this infantry wave, because good God.
Ready for orders.
Here, I'd rather do them with the pistol.
Ready.
This is Hammer 1-2 Overlord. We are seeing a section of knobs.
Damn, they caught those quick.
Copy that.
I know the one thing they don't like is squigs, because squigs insta-kill a lot of them, and I can understand that, especially with that low number. I don't really want to sneak a lot of squigs on them. Plus, I crashed multiple times before we started the stream as I was trying to prep the squigs in my debug corner, so I ended up removing them. I know we did a few squigs earlier on, but I don't think we need to get in the squigs again. We just don't have the sizing here for them, really. So we got some of the knobs running in. Flamethrower tanks shooting at orcs that are coming close.
One all returned to airport.
And we got those predators coming up. We got some rockets firing in. Some air assault orcs. Oh, that's the funniest thing. Orcs don't take that much fall damage. It's just so adorable to watch. Alright, macro map again. Did the Stompa get stuck on power lines? Amazing. I was wondering where the Southern Stompa went. No, the Chucklehead was just stuck on power lines. Amazing. Alright, let's do another round of deletion here. Because as you can see, we have a lot. One of the knobs already died. But that makes sense. He was charging a tank. My air asset went down. That's unfortunate, but it happens. And I got those forces pushing in. These guys up here, meanwhile, they're fortifying their line.
Understood. On the way.
Alright, I did get an orc truck in, so I'm gonna just, you know, say they were with a team of units here. I'll delete some of them.
On the way.
We'll start moving through the town here. We do have some stragglers that are making it through the paltry defense lines, though, so it's not a total loss. But my goal, they're undefendable. My goal here would be to assault these guys from the opposite direction to make them try to collapse in on each other. Stompa's now on foot, on the move. That's good. Oh, they're pulling some big artillery pieces out. Interesting. The Rhino bot managed to get back on the land. That's good. Try to move him up a little bit. Trying to think, do we really... I think we need the rear turrets for security, especially against air assets. Got the rest of the guys up here. Yeah.
This is Foundry to Hammer 1-1.
I think Bobby's about to find an axe, if it runs up to Bobby in time. But yeah, if these guys are really going to push that line, then they might be in trouble.
Awaiting orders.
He says as he spawns a lot more shit in.
Message.
Understood.
Skullbreaker's back with the message. We got a little fucked up. We could definitely use some help on our position. Roger, on route.
Think those big ass cannons will be able to help. What blew up back here? Got the Stompa coming in the distance.
Raise Stompa coming in south.
I'm taking off now.
Air says he's taking off to help with that Stompa. I hear its large cannon starting to fire though.
To Hammer 1-1, we are pelting the field ahead of you.
Ooh, that was a snipe to hit the assets back there. Stampa's now holding. We're hearing more fire coming out. I think they're engaging the Earthshakers.
Go ahead, Hammer 1-1.
Yeah, I'm being attacked by this guy right
That
now.
that doesn't look good. That definitely does not look good. That is a man constantly getting bullied by a knob, and not sure I can say anything about that. Oh, one of the Rhino bots got taken out. Another knob got killed. Remove that from play. Earthshaker's just annihilating a bunch of stuff up here. I just wonder how many wounds Alurus has on him, man, because that was a lot. What are we at? 350? It might be time for them to start, you know, pulling back to some more inner city defenses and trying to reestablish new defensive lines here, because they're... Oh, things are starting to break all around. We'll remove some of the FAR units in the background to try to help with some of the network desync I'm seeing, but... Look at him, he's just moving at a snail's pace. Then you got the Flacker in here trying to move in. I didn't end key him, he just died. Sorry, the air asset fly overhead. At least I thought I did. Oh, no, I guess that was just an artillery shell coming in. Ooh. So Artie, I mean, it's been really effective in stomping that line, but there's so many other positions where the, you know, we have enemy units at. Ooh, that Inquisitor just ate a rocket too. Oh, he ducked it. Never mind. I'm actually kind of impressed he's still alive. Oh, God. This is the part where I tell you that the Ogrins don't have uncon animations to go prone, so they can just run out there and get annihilated, and we wouldn't really be able to tell, man. Reminds me of the StarCraft matches with God mode enabled, yeah, right? We still have the Stomper out here. He should still be a threat. Trying to get his unit roster selected here. Yeah, I don't know what he's engaging or not engaging or lack thereof. I have no idea why that thing was not dying. Jesus.
Oh, there's someone back on net.
Welcome back.
The server is not happy, though. And then I still have this little flak turret back here. It's adorable.
Copy that.
Alright, I'm gonna start pushing the Stomper up to them. I don't know if he just hasn't respawned yet or what. Here, I'll just put one on the side and we'll call it a day. Yeah, we have so many orcs within the line, though. I think it's time to start throwing in the special kits. About to say if it copies properly, but it did. All right. The indoctrinated.
On the way.
This is 1-2.
Some of the orcs are running.
Enemies have started pulling in around us. Want us to pull back to our fallback position?
Acknowledge.
Copy.
Past 600. Commit a few reinforcements up. I think these guys have noticed they're getting engaged. That Stampa got knocked. Try to push those units forward. These guys can just, you know, go in here. Yeah. Damn, I was about to frickin' grace him with Slanesh and wake him back up, but looks like he died. Why is it when I'm about to do something heretical, someone gets immediately killed off? I'm not allowed to have any fun, aren't I? Alright, let's see. What do we got in terms of more orc vehicles to bring in? I'm thinking... well, preferably with crew, but let's bring a Punisher in, but have it on the road.
On the way.
Oh, that's where the other Rhino bot went. It kind of tipped itself over right here, and then infantry. Oh, I see. With the big boy, they annihilated Cogboy. That's funny. Here, let's see if I still have that in my... Yes, I do.
Call signs, be aware we do have enemy contacts within our boundary.
On the way.
Copy. Might be time to close the net slightly.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. So, as units are now trying to get towards each other, they're getting intercepted and eliminated by some pretty nasty units here. So these guys have pulled off of their position. I'm going to start trying to apply pressure.
Roger. Solid copy.
We have another big chunk of dead stuff, so I'll start. Yeah, I think that is one of our vehicles, so I'm just going to ignore it and instead delete everything that says orc. I think that's a fair compromise. Well, yeah, hour in. Probably another 50 to 55 minutes before I tell them to fall back. Or, you know, start evacing from the base. So now would be the time to start, you know, really trying to break in through their lines and see if I can get some stuff in. So let's also put some orcs out here.
Awaiting orders.
Units that started, you know, flanking around through the mountain and then coming around, you know, down on that side. Maybe they were purple orcs, who knows? But we'll just start sneaking those forces in. Let's do one more group of armor to come in from the northern side. Trying to think what would be a good set of armor. I think the war tracks are also kind of nice to utilize. And they're fun little compositions enough, so.
Solid copy. Ready for orders. Waiting. Copy.
Hey, it's sinking time, that's fine.
Copy.
Drive.
On the way. Understood.
I'll put the units out there.
We'll go. On the way.
I'm gonna be honest, I want to put the Mega Gargan in, but at the same time, it doesn't path for shit. So it's like, do I even want to bother knowing it's not going to work, you know?
Ready for orders.
So I'll do a Mega Stompa.
Understood.
Sorry,
On the
checking.
way.
1-2 clear.
Solid
Oh, one checking in.
Go breakers, do you copy over?
Let's do another air assault wave to just give them something else to focus
I saw
on.
Skullbreakers receive it at the main base at the arsenal. They might just be off net for a moment.
standing by.
Get those in the air before they kill themselves.
Sorry for the delay. Raven back online.
Bastion back on that.
That should be good. Alright, so we're starting to push in through the southern line here. We got some infantry coming around. I got more stuff coming around on that side as well. That's good. Northern line still having a little bit of trouble here. But I'm constantly trying new ways to break in. So if we're going to break them right now, it looks like it's going to have to be from the south.
Mind if I put some walls down to block off these enemies?
Feel free to do what you must. I'm on two.
Let's see. I think it's mainly because of all the shock infantry up there. And then these guys are moving slower than molasses here.
Copy that. Copy.
It's because they're literally desynching back and forth. I'm just gonna delete them. I'll just replace them with regular orcs if they're just gonna be that slow, you know.
Awaiting orders. Welcome. Understood.
But my main goal right now is to try to break into the city, and I think the south is the
Ready
weakest
for orders.
line for me to do that in. So if I can sneak the infantry in right here, that should be good. One air asset just went down.
Go for Foundry. Go for Overlord. This is Foundry.
Overlord Chimera needs repair, over. Unmark Overlord
Yeah,
Chimera.
so the custom units unfortunately just do not want to path today, which is annoying. I have an idea. What if I order them to grow with that group? They should now start running in. Wow, they refused the grouping. There we go. That was weird. Yeah, and then we got the Super Stomper moving around. Jesus. Well, there goes the grouping for that.
One item from Stomp behind for Skullbreaker 2 news.
Copy, you're clear to engage. Overlord Chimera, 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 Overlord Ch
Hey, firm.
At this point, we just need to keep putting pressure on their northern flank.
Standing by. Copy that.
That'll keep those units pinned there. I mean, we're just going to do a lot of pinning at this point, because there's not really much else we can do.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so those instantly started shooting at the air asset.
Oh, we got him.
Don't know what they were trying to get there with the got him mark, but got one unit stuck back there, that's fine. Rest of these units should be pushing into the line proper, at least I hope. And you still got the Flaka and the outskirts here hitting at them, so that's good.
Hammer 1, 2 defense. Do you want a cash injection?
So they're putting AT mines off to the side there.
We could always use more money.
I forgot to place some thingies on the map.
Waiting.
Oh, okay, so they have a bunch of orc marks on it with the skulls from Chaos and whatnot. Alright, will it path? That's good enough for me.
Waiting. Waiting. Copy that.
Could one say blazes the headache?
Standing by. Ready for orders. Roger. Copy that.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm putting them in, they just don't want to initialize properly.
Ready for orders.
Here, big tank. Go do big tank things. Hell yeah. Will it path? That is the question. Alright, so Super Stompa got stomped, which is unfortunate. Trying to get these guys in. Looks like they're having some issues here. So again, it looks like my best bet is going to be just assaulting from the south and trying to overwhelm them.
Ready. Solid copy. On the way.
So let's try coming in from the beach then, from the flank there. Let's try bringing some armor from the south on the coastal side. That might just allow me the edge here.
Copy.
If I can get a vehicle that can pathfind properly. Let's go.
Welcome. Awaiting orders. Understood. Standing by. Understood. Ready. Ready. Solid copy. On the way.
Aye. Just gonna move the walker ahead because he just can't be bothered. So that southern incursion didn't work. But we have that element flanking around, so that'll be what ends up collapsing that line. Just gonna check all that real quick, make sure there's no friendly armor dead. Or not armor, but air assets, because that's what's respawning. That gets a majority of it. Tried the broken arrow beta, seems similar to the Zeus control strategy. Oh shit. Someone shoot me a link to that. If something's similar to Zeus, I'll definitely go and take a look at it. Yeah, you got stuff even smoking at base right now. I was hoping by now I'd be getting a bit more of a foothold in the town, but...
Hi, this is Bash, and can I request a bit more cleanup, please?
Say again, over.
Can we get a bit more cleanup, please?
Roger, I'll do my best, but... what I just did is the best I can do.
Roger, thank you.
I did a cleanup like a minute ago, and then he calls for another one. It's like, hey, I'm not sure I have anything that can still be cleaned up here, but I can do my best. I think their server just degrades really quickly. With all things considered, so it's just hard to work with that, essentially. That, I think, was an actual active vehicle, but oh well. And then you got those two tanks down there. That's the best I'm going to be able to do. We're gonna try another ridge side assault here.
Solid copy. Solid copy. On the way.
And I'm gonna follow that up with an additional grouping over here.
Ready. Copy.
To again try to sneak it into the town. Arma 4 is better stability. We'll see. As I've told everyone that's asked me, Arma 4 as a game, the future is not uncertain. It's just going to be uncertain whether or not it's going to take the Infusion engine or another engine project that Bohemia is claiming to be working on right now. It could go either way, really. Yeah, frames aren't the best right now. I think that's just because of orcs in general. And unfortunately, there's just not much I can do about that. Doing my best to keep things optimized here. I can just delete the entire debug corner, even. But that's not going to do much. It only gave back a few frames.
Someone checking this.
We're at almost 800 kills, though. Jesus.
Ready for orders.
1-2, this is Bastion. You guys alright?
Understood.
Alright, so we have a lot of stuff that can potentially flank that infantry garrison, which is very, very good.
Check up from 1-2's location.
Over there.
Remove that, because that's also very... Sentinels are also, they can be very frame heavy, but...
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Ready. On the way. Solid copy.
Now that we have an active group putting pressure on that hilltop there, they're holding, though. I just wish these guys would muscle on past that. Oh, I really don't want to try it because the server's in a bit of a desync flux right now, but I might have to risk trying to put a rock in the town just so I can force the pullback there. We're almost at the kill limit, though. We'll definitely break. We might even get to 1,500, but that also depends how they do, but... Yeah, one of the frickin' Ogrins has 130.
Wait.
We just need to constantly apply pressure.
On the way.
And I think the best way for that's going to be infantry, because vehicles, especially with their limited pathing, it's just not going to be the best opportunity here. Yet, I still would need to put some vehicles out there, because otherwise the armor is going to get bored, so... This is why I generally don't like to do defense ops. But F it, I've got four tractors in a dream.
Roger.
Battle Tractor Division go. And what's better than two Battle Tractor Divisions? But yeah, their next campaign's going to be against Chaos, and that's going to last them at least 3 months, and then they can choose to continue it if they want to. Yeah, I did not get anything through except a 3-man team. Jeez, and it was the infant... Amazing.
Lancer 112, I'm 112. Stand there. We got infantry flanking on the right flank.
So with this massive push, I can... Closest I think I can spawn is potentially right here, because I don't want them to be seen over the hill.
Enemy marker.
I just don't know if these guys are going to start turning guns around and engaging, but, you know, we'll see. Again, at this point, I would put the Mega Gargant, but it's... The 2 times we've used it in this campaign, it just hasn't path found properly, and I just don't want to waste my time. It annoys me.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
This looks fun.
This is Eagle Wing returning to altitude 1.
Waiting.
What? Where are you going? What? Okay.
On the way.
I assume they're going to this road to drive around, but sure, whatever. That's weird. Whatever. Oh, they started building a giant-ass wall. That's great. Inquisitor Trumpus has begun his work here to keep those damn orcs to the south at bay. 6. Gorchild thanks for the 73-month resub, broski. We're going to be doing another 40k op next week, and then on the last Saturday, there will be another 40k op, but then it'll probably be either every other week or, you know, at least 2 Saturdays every month. Oh, that just happened. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, my man. Yeah, 6 years, right? 73 months. Whoa. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying everything. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
You got guys right next to you.
Yeah, everything that I tried to sneak on the southern corridor, it died again.
Rape 1-2, what are you in right now?
How do we respond to that? With more. Duh. Trying to keep them under constant pressure at this point. Will it work? I can hope, but it's probably not. Well, yeah, there's multiple wall segments here. They're clearly building a wall.
Ready for order. Waiting. Standing by. Solid copy.
That's a cool overload.
I think Overlord's down.
Okay. This is Overload. On my way to rearm, I saw some orcs close to the fob. I've dealt with
994.
Yeah,
wait for it.
There are more orcs inside the ceiling.
Copy, Lance. I don't have a spare right now to around the street.
$995. This is the quickest they've hit 1,000, by the way. I know as soon as this group starts getting into contact with those guys, that's when they're just going to start powering through them.
Eagle 1-1 on station.
Oh, or those are some sort of bomb or cluster munition. Jesus.
This is Raven 101 to Who's the Lancer from the northern side.
1-2.
There's a Raven 1-1 to Lance 1-2, copy.
1001, there you go. That's the quickest we've ever hit 1,000 kills with these guys. We're only, what, an hour 15 in.
Ready for order. Solid copy.
Bring in the tank busters. Look at it. They've built the wall down here, too. I mean, if they completely build a wall and there's no way for me to get in there, at that point I will rock, but, you know. Speaking of...
Challenge you to Raven 1-1.
Send a message.
I have a... Do you have laser des munitions or no?
No, but just tell me where it is.
I have an enemy Technical driving down the road, slow-moving vehicle towards Hammer 1-2's position. From the south, over.
Hey, Firm, you also have a rock coming down.
I'm ahead of
Uh-oh. You know, Gore, I don't think it would matter. I know, I know. Thank you for the 420, by the way. I know you're the dev, but, yeah, I think that, yeah, you know. Plus, I do love the tank buster because it's great, but, yeah, it's... puts down a force there to make them fold back, and they just, yeah, no, they just answer with that. Yeah, okay.
Standing by.
My God.
Roger. On the way. Understood.
And apparently they're calling HR on Bobby again, which, you know, that was only a matter of time, but... yeah. The slum walls. No! My glorious slum walls. Okay, realistically, I could sneak unit. Oh, there's 2 air assets now. That's fine. Hold on, we have something for that. Flyboys.
Awaiting orders. Ready. Awaiting orders. Standing by.
All right.
On the way.
Go get him. What are these guys going off about? Anyway, 1083, and... was he just immediately sniped out from those, or... I didn't think that had AA.
All air assets, we got a looted Macarius outside of Hammer 1-2's position, south. Mark the place.
Awaiting orders. Waiting.
Hello, there's someone back on that.
Copy that.
Copy.
Ready for orders. Ready. Copy that.
Oh, bongo, bongo, bongo.
Ready for orders. Solid copy. On the way. Copy.
I still like the frickin' tank busters, though. cannon just shot at something. Well, they appear to be dogfighting out there. I'm just really curious how much that number is going to grow for another, what, 21 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that. I think I can finally remove that marker, though. Jeez. Alright. Oh my god. I'm assuming this is the Earth Shakers at play there. Good god. 4 people have made it to triple digits in kills. Alright, I have an idea. It involves another rock. Because remember, if you're losing, just throw in more rocks and you'll be fine. Oh, that was a spawn kill, sir. Other rock, I think, also landed close by, and now it's going to drop a bunch of stuff up that I can immediately use to challenge the Ogrins. And I think they saw it come down. Air might be coming back to look for another thing to smack there. Uh-oh.
Someone want to overlord. Our position is currently getting overrun by all forces.
Needed assistance.
Bro, what did that tree ever do to you? Where are you firing the pistol? What? Are they just shooting at each other because they're mad or something? Yeah, that was to be expected.
Negative, I believe we've got lines of 1-2 in our immediate vicinity providing us some
You know,
support.
I think they need a little bit of assistance, but that's just me. Oh my god.
Hello, someone wants to is everyone of your current position at the moment?
This is Halbert Huggle.
Do 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 do.
This is Halbert Huggle.
This is HICOM, send message.
Please provide Lancer 1-1 with a little bot to the driver, please.
Roger, can you ping?
This is Eagle 1-1. I have lost complete control.
Icon provided a bot to the wrong person. I said Lancer 1-1, not me.
Ah, I based it off of the person that pinged me. It's like I'm feeding the damn, whatchamacallit. I'm feeding the Ogrins. Just all of these kills. 1327, Jesus. That's not all, that's all points, so it's probably, you know, like 100 less, but good God. That's a cluster bomb on Bubbles, Jesus.
There's been an order.
Standing by.
Zemio just kamikazed into, I think, a friendly Chimera, but okay. I think he mis-ID'd that one.
On the way. On the way.
A real crappage.
1-1 is back at your location.
Just gonna put a rock in every like 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes and then switch it to 5. I've already been doing a good chunk of them.
Just drop.
Stay clear of that.
Oh God.
We're going back. Is that where the ammo?
Well, the tractor's finally made it, only to get annihilated. That's another grounded air asset.
Awaiting orders.
Zabadevil, we have
Yeah,
enemy
there's the
inside.
Chimera he hit, also respawning.
Copy that. Mark general area, over.
I've marked general at the red flags. Oh my god, it's right there.
Copy. Moving to engage.
Paddleton 1-1 en route. I have laser designated munitions.
1280. Overlord, this is HICOM message over. At this time, you are clear to start evacuating from the FOB to the airbase at this time. Over.
Copy. Friendly airbase to the northwest, over.
Affirm. Friendly airbase to the northwest. Over.
Copy that. Skullbreakers, Hammer 1-1, begin mounting up and moving southwest, over. Hammer 1-2, I want you to hold your position until friendlies have been past you. Lancer, I want you to start moving west as soon as possible and punch your way through to the airfield. Over. Take the coastal.
Copy that.
We said, well, what I acknowledge you, we're gonna have to move on foot and put your secondary Chimera almost down.
I acknowledge, do what you have to.
Paddleton 1-1 is in the air. 4 active trap 1.
Cover that. You land at the main base and pick up Hammer 1-1.
Bro's hiding in the fortification.
And down main top.
Raven will provide support wherever needed.
Copy.
Alright, I'm gonna start cleaning up everything that's kind of outside of the AO. They built this massive partial border wall. Good God.
Plane on deck.
Copy, inbound.
Alright. What was the horny cat sound? That was just the wogs of the units that fell down. What? Why would you call it a... Okay, you know what? It wasn't... It was a wah, not a... Nyah. Like, come on. Get your sounds correct, damn it. God. Y'all are some horny weirdos, that's for damn sure.
Do you have a vehicle over?
No, email kamikaze hit. Accidentally.
Hey, I'll mean to. See that?
1-2, this is back. You'll come to ride you 11.
That was
Oh god.
Roger, heading your way from main base now.
Alright, well, Bubbles is surviving. I dare say he's thriving. We're at 1,300 kills.
I'm a 1-1, what's your ETA to FOB over?
Bobby is getting beaten. What else is new?
You got 1-1's already landed.
You know, I'm just looking over what chat's saying right now over there. I don't think I need to address it. I think y'all are fine. Y'all can figure that out.
A-Sun, you got enough seats.
1-2, as soon as you have a ride, you're clear to move up.
Overlord, this is Bastion. Should I exfil via air with you and 1-1?
Bobby was beaten to death. And it was quite unfortunate. Oh, Revy just got annihilated. The FOB appears to be under attack. It's okay. I have the teleport area. I'm gonna get out of there real quick. You know, that's the rest of them are just gonna ground out. Yeah, that's fair. That just sounds like brutality back there, that's for damn sure. Total player-based death back here. Jesus. Now, naturally, as a really nice and forgiving Zeus, I am going to not spawn a shit ton more infantry and just overwhelm the hell out of this base. Wait a minute, this is Liru the Lance Corporal. Send everything.
Sounds the Bastion. Are you in the FOB? Over.
Confirm, I am in the FOB.
On top of the sky shield, I have 3 down guards. All clear. If you can get up
on the way up.
No, I want to give them a little bit of relief there because the knobs that spawn were doing a lot of damage and they're really tough to kill with only a handful of infantry.
Anyone in the FOB, you got 2 knobs and pins coming in.
Foundry at the FOB. We can come back and rescue you.
Yes, I dub thee now a rescue operation.
Alright, I got Overlord Commander back at the medic.
So you got some vehicles coming back to provide
You
assistance.
can.
And I'll put it at an angle where armor can't shoot at him.
This is Potion 1-1. Sound clock. Potion 1-1, big left. Oi, fall break.
10-9, last calling unit.
Are you okay?
We're good, we're in the party bus on our way to the airbase.
Are you okay? Yeah, we're fine. How about you? Not fine? Okay, that's crazy.
Be advised, I'm coming in to have these guys here and up.
Uh-oh.
I'm not the last on there, it's not safe.
Alright, at this point...
The event was supposed to be over there.
I'm gonna propose.
Someone made a second respawn point here, and I'm trying to find it. There it is. Or, no, it's a vehicle respawn point. Semio managed to land.
Oh, it's ready, let's go!
They're all trying to climb down to get to the vehicle right there. It is in flyable shape.
Is there anyone left at the FOB?
No, there's a rocket down.
Skullbreakers to Big Boss. We have arrived at the airbase with what?
It's gonna look cool. Let me get all of the
Potion 1-1, inbound on airfield.
Full Centers Overlord, regroup at the airbase. Make all hasty get back.
Is there anyone left at the FOB or is it clear?
Clear.
Okay.
Overlord, this is HiCom, message over.
Go ahead, HiCom.
Roger. Once all forces have pulled out from the town of Corazal, we can index at airbase. If I recall correctly, we stay on the server, right? I don't end key it, right?
Hey, fam. We did.
Roger. All right. Let's do one last round of deletion here. Overall, I think that was pretty good. Let's get a final kill count number. 1,370 for about an hour 45. Indexed a little early because I didn't know how long it would take them to actually pull out, but 5 people broke triple. That's nice. Everyone got a piece of something, even some of the Logi guys, so that's great to see. Looks like everything is opting to pull away, so I'll go ahead and just start removing everything from play here. Yeah. And just like that, we got all of our frames back. Let me break out the bacon. More orcs, please. Alright. Waiter, waiter. More school.
I did the plan. Only one counters as net kill though.
Alright. Yeah, if you hit the P key, this is clearly the most kills we've had in an operation for an hour 45. Sorry we indexed a little on the early side. I didn't realize you guys would be super quick on the pullout, so good on you for that one. Jesus. From an Okran too.
Promote that, man.
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't worry. He'll be getting more.
Nice. But anyway, if you like the this will be the final thing in a trilogy. We're gonna move to Winter Panthera and do 2 to 3 month campaign that we could extend more. It's gonna be against Chaos, so frame should be a bit better. Already have the first mission made. Should be a lot of fun. If you have any feedback for me, feel free to DM it to me. But otherwise, that's all I got. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, feel free to yell at me in DMs.
Thank you.
Thank you for the VODs.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. And remember, praise Slanesh. Anyway. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. And have a good one. Oh, come on. The nya wasn't that bad. It would be more like a nya.